Okay, everybody, especially it's been a while. I greet our amiable hosts, all panelists, all members of this great platform, everyone in the comment section. I greet everybody. Said in coffee, do that to me. That will be last week, I'll be 2 weeks. Anybody to buy notice. Mo kàn máa wá máa kàn ra wa comment section. Mi ìfẹ́ sọ anything mọ́ lórí kíní yìí. But àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe lẹ́nu àná sí nìyí. Kò gba kéèyàn kan dákẹ́. And first I would want to give kudos to every one of us on this side from day one. Àwa tó jẹ́ wípé for once fi ẹ̀kan ṣiyèméjì rí pé ọmọ yìí ọmọ Wùnmí yìí ẹ jẹ́ kán lọ hang ẹ̀ láì ṣe pé evidence wà. Yes, I know there are some of us, or even most of us, even me, sometimes I've like, mo ti jókòó tara mi lóbo pé ṣé kí ni ìṣó lè wá rí báyìí, ìṣó lè ṣe kí ni kankan. But jẹ́ kí doubt yẹn kó gba reasonable thought wa. I want to give kudos to every one of us. Today, with what has happened and having listened to Jossy and from Karimo yesterday to Buki Jesse to Jossy coming out, the critical thinkers dishing him and everything. Nǹkan ẹ̀kan ṣo lè mí rí ń bẹ̀. Àwọn Yorùbá sọ wípé èèyàn méjì ò kí ń pàdánù rọ́. Tẹ́ń tó ń pa fún tí ò bá mọ̀ pé irọ́ ló ń pa. Ìwọ fúnra ẹ̀ ó mọ̀ wípé irọ́ ló ń pa. And that is what is playing out now. To the likes of Buki Jesse, Bayo, critical thinkers, Bonche Pera and the likes. It has been content and personal interest to all of these people. They don't care about Jossy or anything. Òun ló jẹ́ ká bára wa ń bí báyìí o. Òkúta tí ọ̀mọ̀lé kọ̀ sílẹ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ Bíbélì, òun ló padà tó wá di pàtàkì igun lẹ́sìn yìí. For those of us who have been here since day one, what is playing out now, is it not what Baba Falana has advised Jossy on from day one? Náà gbẹ́tẹ̀ ló ń bá a sọ pé Jossy ti ní lọ́ọ̀yà mẹ́ta, Jossy ò ní lọ́ọ̀yà mẹ́ta o, mẹ́rin ló ti ní. Because Falana was standing up for the family, Jossy said no. Ó gbé Fadele, from Fadele to Odumosu, from Odumosu to Sanshitu. Is it not so funny if the likes of Buki Jesse and critical thinkers can be dragging Sanshitu today? Jossy wá ń jáde pé Sanshitu. You see, the thing is this. Everybody bá parọ́ fún ẹ, ìwọ fúnra mọ̀ pé irọ́ ló ń pa. I am very sure that in all of this, Sanshitu would have told this man the truth about everything tó ń lé. Ìgbé ṣó mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lé yìí, ṣó mọ̀ wípé o ti lose already. I am very sure Sanshitu has told him. The only reason the likes of Buki Jesse and critical thinkers are angry with Sanshitu and even Jossy is because these people are not ready to continue with their shenanigans. For those of us who have been following this case, ibi tó Odumosu tí Barrister Odumosu ti ní issue pẹ̀lú Buki Jesse and these people who call themselves Team Justice upon support Jossy was the day Odumosu came out to say the truth. Pé àwọn tí mò ń ti lọ check body bọ̀bọ̀ yìí o, àwọn ò rí stab kankan bẹ̀. Anybody tó bá sọ pé òun rí stab, irọ́ ló ń pa or anything. That was the only offense Odumosu had with these people. Táwọn sọ pé kàn change it. In the case of Sanshitu, at the end of that corona, that Sanshitu came out to say the verdict of the corona judge is not just good, but it should be safe for academic exercise because she was not biased. She said it the way it ought to be. Ọjọ́ ẹni Sanshitu ti ṣe gbogbo wọn. Because in their head, Sanshitu was supposed to go against the truth. Nǹkan tán expect lọ́jọ́ ẹni yẹn. Ọjọ́ yẹn òní Sanshitu ti ṣe wọn o. Ọjọ́ ẹni Sanshitu ti wà compromised lójú wọn. So it is not about maybe no. That's what they've been waiting for. So all of these people, it is just about content. Ẹ bá wo nǹkan táwọn tó kóra wọn lọ sí Abuja ń ṣe. Ẹ wo nǹkan táwọn yẹn náà ń ṣe. Is this thing all about justice? I am so glad. Mímọ̀ ṣé bí mo ti gbọ́ lẹ́nu. Nígbà tí Sanshitu reply tó jẹ́ kó yé wọn wípé òkè o lára nǹkan tóun ti ṣe léléyìí o wípé òkè o wọ́n ti lọ kọ statement lọ́dọ̀ IGP regarding the case of bullying. And do you know the most unfortunate thing? Ṣẹ́rí nígbà míì sometimes when these people are doing some certain things, tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọn kan tí n bá rọ̀ wọn ti wá tó ń ṣe react tó ń ṣe gbé wọn ṣe pé ayé yín ò ní dá kí wọ́n wò pé àti kọjá gbogbo level yẹn. Wàláì tí àkọ́ bá sọ pé na Wunmi kí Mohbad ó ṣe kiri kankan máa kàn máa rẹ́rìn ni kò sí nǹkan kan tó kàn mí mọ́ sìn yìí. Na ṣí kìlàm ni máa sọ fún ẹ òun ló pa lóòótọ́ ó yá ẹ lọ arrest yẹ. Imagine, was it last week or 2 weeks ago that Punch came out to give a report that Jossy refused the claim wípé Naira bully ọmọ òun o kìnìkan. Do you know, like some few days later, this man came out to debunk it. Wípé òun ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o, òun ò sọ anything pé kìnìkan. Only for Shitu to list in part of the things they've done today that this man is pursuing the case of bullying against Sami Larry and Naira Marley in Abuja. Kò jẹ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ pé Wunmi ló tún kọ yẹn ni ṣé bí Sanshitu ló kọ lára wípé òkè nǹkan tóun ti ṣe léléyìí. Because I don't understand. So just some few days ago, this man came out to say like, oh, I didn't say anything. You didn't bully my son on social media. But behind the scene, you are going to petition these people regarding the case of bullying. Who is fooling who? So doing to one Johnson, it's a motor. This is the truth. Then you guys can't do anything. Then you want to go back and now start. I don't know. But Toma, if you do that, me taba face so tony no gbogbo kini yi. I am still going to whitewash Jossy from all of this. Because gbogbo nǹkan tí Jossy sọ fún wa láti ilẹ̀ ni wípé tó bá ṣe DNA, òun á sọ ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun. So Jossy was not focused on DNA to claim okay, bóyá ọmọ yìí ọmọ mi ni o àbí kò ṣe ọmọ mi ni o. He was only trying to do it to establish the cause of death. And one thing I know, wípé tí Jossy fi jáde lẹ́ni yìí tó fi ń sọ wípé òun ò lè fi Sanshitu lẹ̀, it is because that man has told him the implications of everything he has done. Wọ́n ti sòótọ́ fún pé sórí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe yìí, sórí gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣe pátápátá yìí ẹ̀wọ̀n rùn lórí ẹ̀. You have lost everything as in totality. Don't think there is anything. Because ní email tí cross screen provide and everything, you see that Sanchitu has absorbed himself from everything. Monitor. I don't know if everybody saw or read that. Monitor the proceedings of the coroner inquest, which he did. So in this case now, I guess Sanchitu would have told Jossy the legal implication of everything. And that if you continue to go this way and say you want to fight against the government, this and this and this and this is going to be the implication for you. And I guess that is the reason. Maybe in that crunchy queen think be talking right is Sanchitu to ṣe gan bóyá man has it pé àlàyé rádaràdà tán tí ẹ ń ṣe yìí tó bá continue báyìí èmi gan máa já ìjùlẹ̀ omi ìráyè ranu. And that is why he came out to defend as like, oh, mo wà pẹ̀lú, because ṣé pattern that ń tẹ̀lé láti ilẹ̀ ni. As Jossy come on live before without his kitchen cabinet, they've been doing all of these things together now. Ṣùgbọ́n níbi tá dé nsìn yìí, òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ó ti lékè báyìí. Because as it is now, with what has happened today, tí gbogbo wa rí ta witness yìí, everybody should know that it is the end of Jossy already. So nǹkan tó yẹ ká kàn jókòó sí ká kàn máa expect ni kí gbogbo wọn máa tú gbogbo nǹkan tán ti ṣe ní kọ̀kọ̀, gbogbo àṣírí wọn tán ti jọ sọ, gbogbo nǹkan tí Jossy ti ṣe, because kéèmí má tàn yín, voice recording ti lọ dànù o. Evidence wà o. We are going to listen to so many àṣírí. Voice recording wọn a máa túlẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi. Gbogbo bọ́n ṣe plan yẹn, gbogbo bọ́n ṣe wò wípé ẹ jẹ́ ká gbélé ohùn mi lórí, báyìí ni, báyìí kọ́ ló ṣe yẹ kó rí, kíní kan gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa rí. It is going to come to light. So let's just ẹ kàn jẹ́ ká fi yèdénú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá ká kàn fi yèdénú, and let's just watch their content. For some of us that believe we justice for Mohbad ti tán tipẹ́. Because anybody tó bá ṣe sọ pé òun fight for justice for Mohbad, it is either you have an evidence that can counter what the police through the DPP and the coroner inquest tán ti sọ, ló lè fi sọ wípé bí a pé tó bá lé evidence tó fẹ́ fi counter wọn nìkan ló lè sọ pé òun fight for justice. But if you don't have any evidence to counter the statements of the nurse, there is nothing anywhere that you can do. Kéèyàn kan ló máa protest kó wà lásọ̀rọ̀, you are just deceiving yourself. Irọ́ òfútù fẹ́ tẹ̀ ni. It's just so unfortunate that Jossy has made a mess of the legacy of his son, all because of personal gains. It is just unfortunate. But I'm still going to wait. Because I know he still has so many defending to do. He still has so many things to clarify. Because I'm very, very sure somebody like Bukky Jesse is very, very vindictive. Àwọn yẹn ò kàn kí ń lọ bá yẹn o. Bukky Jesse is not just going to go like that. She's very, very vindictive. Now, there is no lie. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn ni pé kò sí irọ́ anybody fẹ́ pamọ́. Maybe to them, they were thinking maybe Wunmi's lawyer regarding the DNA case is going to come and counter and say like, oh, agba, fair, agree, so that they can keep
So
dragging.
it's not maybe to them. They actually said it. Kilodeti Wunmi contest DNA. They said it.
Good. So èmi feel pé nǹkan ẹyọkan ṣo tó ń dúró dè nìyẹn, so that they can still continue to drag the issue. But it was a shocker to them that Wunmi and her legal team did not contest anything. So there is nothing to play. Kò sí wípé àtúntì lọ kóòtù lẹ́ni o, Wunmi ló dá wa dúró. There is nothing to play again. So card wo lẹ tún fẹ́ play. So, and somebody has to be the victim. People láti day one. They've always have a scapegoat. Somebody has always been a victim. From Fadele to Dumosu, now to Sanshitu. Even Falano has been a victim to these people. So ìyẹn ló yẹ ká wò wípé ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà mẹ́rin kí ló lè tó yìí. Wùnmí tẹ́ sọ wípé òun ló ṣe kinní kan, òun ló pọmọ yín o, òun ló ṣe kinní kan, tí gbogbo public ti ń drag láti day one for almost 2 years. Wùnmí has not changed lawyer. Wùnmí tẹ́ ń pè ní suspect, tẹ́ ń pè ní victim, tẹ́ ń sọ wípé òun ló ṣe kinní kankan. Wùnmí has not changed lawyer. Have these people sat down to ask themselves, Jossy is not a suspect in this case. He's not a witness in this case. He has nothing to do regarding this case. He was not in the house. Let's say, okay, Mo died in the house. Was Jossy in the house? No. What be any? Yes, it only get in this case is to be a witness. Anybody witness it, what do we witness? It don't change a lawyer. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 lawyers. The reality is there. And though kan lọ tó lọ ń ṣẹlẹ́yà tó ń ṣe ṣẹlẹ́yà dádì lójú street Abuja, but ìyẹn náà, you see the thing is, I don't even want to talk about anything regarding this case because àfi ẹni tó bá jẹ́ wípé bí a pé tí ò ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe ẹ̀. Ló ṣì máa ní 100% interest, ló ṣì máa attach 100% emotions sórí kíní yìí. It is because if you just sit and watch things that have even played out this week, from Yomi going to Abuja to say he's protesting and everything, you just look at it with a lot of people here now. That's what you just look at like, what nonsense is this? Because I can't even watch that guy. That's the honest truth. I can't watch him. Do you know the level of dirtiness that is in that guy? Because when you're mobile, nínú ooru Nigeria yẹn, gbogbo abẹ́ ẹ̀tì kọ́kọ́ máa gbá ti márùn-ún, and you are comfortable being in that situation. If the chairman had not come, that guy would have gone maybe like 2 days without cleaning up. It has nothing to do with justice segbe kan. Justice segbe kan. There's something called personal hygiene. Everybody we pay bobo you debt naturally. Ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa fẹsẹ̀ gbá gbogbo ìgboro Èkó, wọ́n máa rìn, wọ́n máa ṣe kan, tó bá délé kò ní wò wípé jẹ́ kí n wọ bedroom kí n wẹ̀ or anything, ó máa jẹun, ó máa lọ sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, irú èèyàn bá yẹn ni. wọ socks, wọ joggers, kó gbogbo oru mọ́ra and everything. Ṣé oòrùn para ẹni gbàsára? I just don't get it. I can't phantom it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to. So torí ẹ̀ tó yàn bá fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ṣe kí ọ̀rọ̀ like ẹ̀ lè mọ gravity tí ó fi máa ń irritate mi, kò ń ṣe pé inú ń bí mi, ó irritate mi cause ó máa ń ṣe mí lára bákan nísìnyí tí wọ́n bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yọ̀ mí. Ó máa ń ṣe mí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé bí a pé kéèyàn máa wo àwọn ìjàlọ àbí aràn tó ń rìn bó ṣe máa ń ṣe mí there because that guy is just naturally dirty. It's just dirty. In my eye, is not someone like maybe like I even want to take my time to keep making no, this guy is just dirty. Because let's just assume chairman and everything. So that guy is just going to be there for 3 days. Oh, ni where? Oh, ni she. I don't know. Because I cannot even go like 6 hours. Dinoru and everything. And I would not even want to clean up. Cause no do me lock on me, mama fix me back by everybody. And that's the guy who I know you see. Shake okay, to what purpose? Because the reality is, can you get justice behind the family? Can you? As of today, there is no case. The only case regarding justice for Mohbad, Lagos State government in Koloni. Jossy has not filed any case. Jossy has not accused anybody legally for the death of his son. But these people will be online every day. Rojo. Mo tún gbọ́n wèrè kan lẹ́ni àwọn máa gba lọ́ọ̀yà kan fún Aries àwọn kan gba lọ́ọ̀yà kan. I'm looking like, are these people okay? But it is what it is. Once again, I just want to congratulate those of us on this side. Tó jẹ́ wípé láti ilẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ lórí wa ti pé. Láti kí n ṣèyàn ibi ta rí òótọ́ ta dúró tì. Ta dúró wípé àfi tẹ́ bá gbé evidence wá nìkan la máa tẹ̀lé yín crucify ọmọ yìí. Just imagine if any of us had followed the bandwagon. Wípé nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ lé anti justice ni tó ń dàbẹ ní pé tèmi platform gan máa wó wípé kìnnì kan kó jẹ́ pé ńgbà yẹn gan làwa gan ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí question character Wunmi làwa gan ti lọ ta ti tẹ̀lé wọn torí pressure. What's going to be our hope today? Kí mo la fẹ́ fojú sí pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí? Ṣé Jossy yìí náà làwa náà ò bá tẹ̀lé? Ṣé ibi táwa náà ò bá lọ wà lélẹ̀ yìí? Ṣé ibi tá máa end sí lélẹ̀ yìí? Níbi tó jẹ́ wípé òkè o kò sí hope kò sí nǹkan kan. A lè defend gbogbo nǹkan tá ti sọ. Because I'm very sure Sanchitu would have told Jossy that ṣé o mọ̀ wípé gbogbo nǹkan tó ti sọ pátápátá lọ́wọ́ tí Wunmi yìí àti Wunmi yìí not evidence fún. Do you know that you are going to provide proof for everything you've said? I'm very sure wípé number one thing tó wọ́n mú Jossy sọ wípé òun ò lè fi Sanchitu lẹ́nu ẹ̀ because ó mọ̀ wípé tí ó bá dá gbogbo people yìí máa sá lọ because ó mọ̀ wípé irọ́ làwọn fi pè ló gbogbo nǹkan táwọn jọ ń ṣe. Ó mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni. Ó mọ̀ wípé gbogbo nǹkan táwọn jọ plan critical thinkers o àbí glow thinkers o ó mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ bá dé. Because Jossy mọ òótọ́ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀. And I'm very sure even Sanchitu would have told him what is going to end the outcome of this old DNA tó lóun pursue yìí. I'm very sure. Ipe nǹkan tó máa bá Bukky Jesse yẹn máa bínú tó máa forí ṣọpọ́n nìyẹn, because bá nìyẹn ò ní fẹ́ fi reputation ẹ̀ fi máa down content on people yìí. I'm very sure Sanchitu would have told you pé ṣé mo wí pé tó bá ti ṣe DNA tó ń push fún yìí, tọmọ yìí bá ti jọmọ Mohbad, ṣé mo wí pé ó ti lose finally pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó dẹ̀ ní mọ́. Ṣó mọ̀ ṣá? I am very sure this would have been the information Josie would have gone to go and give his critical thinkers tó máa ti jẹ́ kí gbogbo wọn kẹ́yìn sí Sanchitu. Because the first offense of Sanchitu was to say like the coroner magistrate was right in her submission. Nísìnyí tọ́jú ti lọ DNA. I am very sure Sanchitu would have told Josie the truth about the old DNA. And I'm very sure that one of the things that would have played a major role in all of this that is happening now is that expose from the WhatsApp group that a DNA, a private DNA has been done. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé Josie ní èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé ó ní interest àti lóòótọ́, wọ́n á ti pe Josie sí kọ́nà wípé aláyé wá o. Ṣó níbi táwọn people in tí ẹ lọ yìí, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ kàn ẹ́ mọ́ kọ́nà ni o. The best bet I will even advise you to do is to withdraw from this DNA. Because if truly they've done this DNA using the sample of Mama Mo, and I am very, very sure that as of today, there is a cordial relationship between Mama Mo and Josie. So Josie would have asked Mama Mo if truly that process happened for real. I am very, very sure. And maybe Mama Mo would have told Josie pé ó tọ́ láti lọ ṣe kíní lẹ́yìn o. Bọ́bọ́ Liam yìí family wa ni o. A ti lọ ṣe lẹ́yìn o. So gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lé yìí. So I am sure that this would have been a basis for Sanchitu to have advised. But Josie cannot go back because of this is public people who have been sponsoring his lifestyle and his money-making venture. So he has to keep pushing with the hope that once they get to the court, Wunmi is going to oppose to some of his demands. And that will give them room to go back and start labeling Wunmi and start dragging Wunmi again. But in this case, Wunmi did not even oppose anything because nǹkan tí Wunmi fẹ́ òun gangan ni court ti ṣe. And even with Mr. Pythagoras' clarification and analysis about the old thing, I am very, very sure wípé analysis Mr. Pythagoras òun ni most of àwọn team Josie listen sí tó clear wọn tó jẹ́ kójú most of them já wípé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan leléyìí. Because these people with their own agenda tó ń gbé jáde pẹ̀lú narrative wọn, they brought out a narrative to make it look as if like, oh, the court has granted their request to go and do the DNA abroad and everything so that they can see money to raise from the public. But other than analysis Mr. Pythagoras àti clarification yẹn òun ló bà everything jẹ́. And these people think they have to make somebody the victim. Because if you look at the game they want to play, the game they want to play was the same game they played in the case of Odumosu. Oh, Odumosu is a compromise. Oh, the bomb we say, oh, shaking kan change ẹ̀ kan wá bá public again kí public dáwó fún wọn láì béèrè question and everything kan lọ́n fẹ́ gba lọ́yà me. That was the same thing they wanted to do in this case of Sanshitu. Because in their eyes, they felt nobody was going to. Number one, their plan was that Wunmi and her legal team were going to challenge everything regarding the DNA. That's one. They felt like nobody was going to come out to give an in-depth analysis of what happened. But God bless Mr. Pythagoras, because he broke it down in a way to jẹ́ wípé odi gan ó máa yé odi àti ọmọ ọwọ́ ó máa yé wọ́n break here in a way to jẹ́ wípé ẹni tí ó mọ̀ kankan pa kíní yìí gan I understand ẹ̀ pé okay nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ rẹ̀ because àwọn tí Jossy ti kù kí irọ́ tó fẹ́ wá pa fún àwọn tí wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ in fact kò ń jẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ wá pa wọ́n ti pa fún àwọn tí wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀. Analysis Mr. Pythagoras yẹn I am very very sure pé gbogbo wọn náà listing sí wọ́n record ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì gan play ẹ̀ létí ara ibẹ̀ náà ti wọ̀ pé problem ti wà. Ibi tó ti já most of àwọn people ìlójú ni wípé máa níyẹn ń parọ́ fún wa. Because you need to see it like 24 hours after that thing. Ó ní gbogbo eléyìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí everybody ò fẹ́ gbà mọ́ ní gbogbo ẹ̀ dàrú and everything. Because it was so clear to these people pé so ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nulẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tẹ́ padà wá ń sọ fún wa. And there was nothing. There is no fact, there is no evidence, there is nothing for his critical thinkers to hold on to again. Kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe? Wọ́n dá Jossy dá. I'm very sure wípé kí Jossy tó jáde wọ́n ti fún ní terms and conditions. It is either you go with us or you go with Sanshitu. If you go with Sanshitu, forget about us. To me sọ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọkọ̀ mi sínú coven wọn o. But for Jossy to come out today, Barrister Ish ò sí ńbẹ̀, Young Daddy ò sí ńbẹ̀, Ọláìdé ò sí ńbẹ̀, wọ́n dáadáa, no interpreter, nothing. It means they've given him, it is either you choose us or Sanshitu. But Jossy tó mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀wọ̀n na prison. Gbogbo nǹkan tí Sanshitu ti ṣàlàyé fún mi ẹ̀yin ò sí ńbẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ò sí ńbẹ̀. He said he has to go with Sanshitu. That is what he has done. So what I know is, Sherry weekend do I oh my long. Next week he go my long cause. Ìdí abẹ́rẹ́ sí ń tún sìn yìí. Live abẹ́rẹ́ sí ń lọ. Gbogbo bọ́n ṣe náwó. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa jáde. Because one thing I know, don't put gbogbo àwọn people ìpapọ̀ ní wípé the old donation that was made to Jossy, you would be only naive and not be truthful to yourself tó bá sọ wípé Jossy nìkan ló náwó yẹn. All of these people tó ń pera wọn ní kitchen cabinet Jossy, critical thinking council, blogger or kìnnì kankan, gbogbo wọn pátá nọ́nọ́nọ́ ẹ̀. And that's why in my mind, after what Jossy did today, I'm still thinking it is going to be difficult for any one of them to come out and drag Jossy directly. Because anybody to bá wo live really ni, it is just as if like pé Jossy wá di ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀yin jáde kẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀. lójú tèmi nǹkan tèmi ń rí nìyẹn pé Jossy ti dí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ẹ jẹ́ jáde kẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ because kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ nípa mi tẹ́ fẹ́ fi drag mi káwọn èèyàn yìí fi drag me and everything tí mi ì evidence bí gbogbo yín ṣe tẹ́ ṣe gbanú ẹ̀ tẹ́ ṣe ṣe everything. And this is not the same people who have been defending Muyiwa for like over 1 year. So today, any one of them think they can drag Jossy. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ máa wò lọ now. Let's see what is going to happen. For anyone, I just want to say sorry and apologize to anyone tó ti were emotionally invested sínú kíní yìí, tó ti jẹ́ kí action of people yìí affect mentally and emotionally in any way. Ẹ̀wọ̀n wèrè tá ń dì pẹ̀lú. It has been from one lie to the other, one lie to the other. Irọ́ náà people fi ń kún. And Wunmi has not been straightforward. Wunmi has not been consistent. Wunmi has not been shaken. Ta ló wá wà consistent? And tó jáde to the world, which means, let us be sincere with ourselves. Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà lọ, which means, article Punch tó jáde ńgbà yẹn, tọ́n blog gbẹ́ngbà wípé Jossy sọ wípé Naira Marley bully ọmọ òun wípé kíní kankan, which means that article truly came out from Jossy. Àwọn pípù yìí náà lọ lẹ́yìn tán lọ bá máa ní sọ̀rọ̀ pé o gbọ́dọ̀ lọ deny kíní yìí o, onímọ̀ yẹn ṣe jáde sọ wípé òun ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Let's be sincere with ourselves. And anybody tó bá gbọ́ an submission mi nígbà tí kíní ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ tí I said it, I said like, what exactly long people yìí ní on this man that they have something they are holding on this man tó fi ń control ẹ̀. Because pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí Sanshitu tó disclose lẹ́yìn, which means truly Abuja tí Jossy lòun lọ last year and everything, ó lọ kọ statement against Samilari àti Naira Marley ni now. So why tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tí Punch jáde sọ wípé o declare wípé irọ́ wọn bully ọmọ ẹ̀, why did this man come out and say no, òun ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? So which means gbogbo interview tó lọ ṣe pẹ̀lú VDM ńgbà yẹn irọ́ ńlá ló rọ pàmbẹ̀. Because irọ́ ló rọ pàmbẹ̀ yẹn, because if you can do that interview with VDM tó tún release album tó dẹ̀ tún wọ plane tó tún lọ sí Abuja tó lọ corporate statement against same person wípé wọ́n bully ọmọ ẹ̀. The question is, who is fooling who? Who is deceiving who? So lẹ́yìn Jossy ń ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe lẹ́yìn, but tó bá ti dán critical nǹkan tó bá ti pé àṣẹ nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n ṣe, ó yẹ ẹ má wọrí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe lọ. Tó rẹ̀ ló jẹ́ pọ̀ for recent mi lè tàn mi lè drag man yìí, mi lè drag ẹ mọ́. As Jossy made some mistakes, yes, he has made terrible mistakes. But I think there is something they have on this man. Bóyá nígbà tó ti lọ ṣe threesome náà ti fídíò ẹ̀ tán ti rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀ ní o, tán wá ń lo against ẹ̀ pé tó bá ti ṣe bá ti fẹ́ àmàlẹ́gbẹ́ kí ni síta ẹ̀. Bóyá nǹkan tó ń lo against ẹ̀ nìyẹn o. Bóyá ìgbà tán ra mọ́tò fún tán ń pariwo pé Angela Wood ló ra mọ́tò anything, bóyá ń gbà yẹn gan ni Jossy ti mọ̀ wípé àwọn ẹni tó ra mọ́tò fún mi lélẹ́yìí o. Bóyá ń gbà yẹn ló ti mọ̀ tán sọ pé ó ní sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sí side bíbá yìí o wípé kíní, bóyá time yẹn gan ni má di gan ti mọ̀ tó yẹ pé wọ́n á lo against ẹ pé ó ní sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sí bíbá yìí o, ó ní ṣe, because ó ti wẹ̀ sí wọn lọ́wọ́. They have so many evidence against this man. That is why Jossy cannot say anything bad against somebody like Gorexy. He can't say anything bad against Muyiwa. He would not say anything bad against Bukky Jesse and those critical thinkers. Because èmi believe pé gbogbo àwọn people yẹn náà ní àṣírí man yìí lọ́wọ́. And they are ready to use it against him. If I'm Jossy níbi tó dẹ̀ dé yìí, Ojú àfọ̀fọ́ tán ìjà ló ń dálẹ̀. Jossy has nothing to lose again. Come out. Say the truth. Níbi tó dé yìí. Yes, we are going to do the DNA for public satisfaction. A máa ṣe DNA. But ẹjọ́ torí t'Ọlọ́run, give me the room to unite my family. Please let me unite my family, which is what Baba Falana and every reasonable person has advised him on from day one. Because anybody to bá rí kéèsì bó ṣe ń lọ and everything, as of now, Jossy has lost everything. Jossy has lost everything. Do the DNA. And when you do the DNA, you bring it out. Mohbad ló lọ́mọ, Mohbad kọ́ ló lọ́mọ. Let us even assume the worst in this case. Wípé Mohbad kọ́ ló lọ́mọ. And so, now you will now go through the legal route, which is now going to be the question of, did Mohbad acknowledge this boy as his son during his lifetime? Every evidence available, including that of Jossy, shows that Mohbad truly acknowledged this boy as his own son during his lifetime. So bí Jossy ṣe fẹ́ claim wípé ọmọ yìí o kò lè ṣe kíní kan ìkọ̀kan, I don't know. Legally under the law. And I am very sure these are the things Sanshitu would have pointed out to this guy. And tell him that, do you know that when it comes to a case like this, in a case whereby like pé kò ṣe pé yan kan wíìlì pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ pín ogún mèrè, do you know that everybody kó jẹ́ wípé ẹrú gan ni bọ̀bọ̀ yìí acknowledge lójú gbogbo tí gbogbo yìí mọ̀ pọ̀ ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ ni bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ti acknowledge pé ẹ má pe ọmọ yìí lọ́mọ ọ̀dọ́ mọ́ ó ti dọ́mọ mi o, ọmọ mi ni o, ọmọ mi ni o, ọmọ mi ni o, tó dẹ̀ pé lọ́mọ fún gbogbo yìí tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé òun ló ń take care lójú ayé ẹ̀. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn bá kú, ṣé mọ̀ wípé nínú property and everything tó filẹ̀, ṣé mọ̀ wípé nǹkan kan gbọ́dọ̀ wà tó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sí ẹni tó pè lọ́dọ̀ ọmọ yẹn. I'm very sure these are the things that Sanshitu would have highlighted to Jossy. Because tẹ́ bá padà lọ, ẹ lọ wò ní fídíò Corona inquest, last day inquest yẹn, when Sanshitu was giving interview and Jossy was beside him. Look at the countenance of Jossy. Jossy rọbí ewúro, ó rọbí ẹ̀fọ́ ni. Because I'm very sure Sanshitu would have told him that, do you know that with the verdict and the submission of this magistrate, do you know that you are liable and you can be sued for burying this boy on time? So mo wípé gbogbo nǹkan, because go and listen to what Sanshitu said now. Sanshitu said it now. That the magistrate blamed the father for hurriedly burying this boy. Because the only thing that's like, but even when the magistrate said it, she was quick to say that in a case like tí bàbá ọkọ bá ń sọ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ bury and everything, kò sí nǹkan kan tí ìyàwó lè ṣe, òun understand there. But majority of that blame, 70%, let us put it like pé tó bá sọ pé cause of death bàbá yìí tí nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ pọ́n rí cause of death bàbá, cause of death gangan àti mọ̀ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ni, but nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ kán lè establish yẹ ní corona inquest and everything, tó ń bá list yẹ pé over 100, 70% inú ẹ̀ Jossy ló gbé. And if you ask yourself, legally, all of these things or most of these things, are they punishable under the Lagos state government law? Yes, they are punishable. So I'm very sure pé Sanshitu Adekoye wípé aláyé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí má lọ gọ o gbàgbé gbogbo English tán sọ yìí o tó bá ṣèǹjì ẹ̀ lọ́la àwọn pípọ̀ ilé ìran ẹlẹ́wọ̀n o because if tó bá jẹ́ wípé nǹkan tí a gbọ́ níta yẹn òní magistrate yẹn kọ sílẹ̀ tán bá send kíní ẹ̀ sí DPP can advise that they should go and sue this man to court. DPP can advise it because me understand ìwọ ló lọ hurriedly lọ bury ọmọ yẹn now ìwọ ló bury evidence now court to the state yẹn corona inquest ti rí. So these are the things that would be established, and I'm very sure Sanshitu would have told him in plain blank because on Sanshitu yẹn wọ́n lè máa kàtíkè fún bèbí wọ́n ti ṣe kéèsì oríṣiríṣi wọ́n jẹ́ pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni ogbe tó ń ṣe yẹ ẹ̀wọ̀n ló ń lọ o bóyá kò tètè máa wọ gbogbo kóòtù ẹ̀ àtàwọn sùtù ẹ̀ tó dáńsìn sí yìí o because ó lè dọ̀la kán sọ́mọ̀nù ẹ̀ o kó gbọ̀nà ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ o. Sanshitu tó ti rí handwriting on the wall so expect ẹ kó tún lọ sí kéèsì DNA kó tún lọ máa bá yín parọ́ again because the only offence tí Sanshitu ṣe tó fi ṣàwọn pípé ní pé kò lè bá wọn parọ́. Lọ́ọ̀yà ni lọ́ọ̀yà ń jẹ́ téèyàn bá pààyàn gan kó jẹ́ pé wọ́n rọ̀bẹ lọ́wọ́ àbọ̀rìnbọn lọ́yà tó fi pa tó bá gba lọ́ọ̀yà kó ṣàlàyé fún lọ́ọ̀yà gan lọ́ọ̀yà àti ìgbà kéèsì ẹ̀ òun nìkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ Sanshitu yìí. Any case okay o tí wọ́n máa defend in court iye tí máa gbàre ẹ agree ó tẹ̀lé yín lọ court ni. There was no agreement pé òun máa lọ bá yín win ní case there is no lawyer tó ń sign ní agreement pẹ̀lú client pé case tá à ń gbé lọ court yìí o dandan ni mo gbọ́dọ̀ bẹ win ni o kò sí lọ́ọ̀yà tó ń sign yẹn. The man has seen the whole case as a whole ló ti rí wípé òfútù fẹ́ tẹ̀lé lé irọ́ lílé yìí. He would have asked Josie some simple questions pé báyìí sórí ìtò dẹ̀ ṣe yìí má tún lọ máa kẹ́wọ̀n síra ẹ lọ́nà o níbi tẹ̀dẹ̀ bá dé yóò ti tó o. I am very sure that is what is happening now. And with the pending case of defamation of character, Tomo Omisu and everything, mo are very sure pé Sanshitu go to the advice sórí yẹn pé evidence wà yapa pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe. Evidence wà so kó lọ ọmọ tó ṣe fẹ́ lọ settle case yìí underground. So I am sure it is the fact that maybe Sanshitu has rebuffed or called them to order with this whole shenanigans don't show ye. Gbogbo I think, I say kiri kankan. Ó dà pé Sanshitu àti àwọn pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí they are not evidence tenable in the court of law. Bóyá Sanshitu ti jẹ́ kó yan pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí kò sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ àròsọ ni ẹ lè lọ sọ níwájú any judge kó gbà wọlé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ rubbish ni. Hence, they want to continue the case. They want to continue their content. And what will they do than to come and scatter the reputation of Sanshitu, which is their pattern? Put it in the heads of their gullible followers that they need to get another lawyer so that those people will start contributing money again. Owó nǹkan tó ń wá nìyẹn. Owó tó ń lè rí yẹn òun ni problem wọn. That's what they are looking for. But ẹ má ṣẹ́rí níbi tabade yìí anybody ò need èpè mọ́ o. Because by now mo dey sọ pé gbogbo ìpè everybody ti share in the past like 1 or 2 years ó ti mọ anybody tó jẹ́yàn èpè ti mọ already. Ẹ kàn jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí gbogbo wọn kí ni máa manifest. Àwa kọ́là ń ṣe wọ́n sìn náà. Àwọn sìn yìí náà máa play record wọn fún wa náà máa play tape wọn fún wa náà máa sọ reason tó ṣe go wrong náà yìí máa sọ everything. Now they've put Sanshitu to the wall. Sanshitu now is rebuffing their lies. Now he's still professional. ó níbi tó máa ti máàlù yẹn dé tó yẹ pé Sanṣítù ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ fún rẹ̀, ó máa rán yàn kan láti ṣe ń báyìí láti wá sórí TikTok pé bó ṣe lọ leléyìí, because nígbà tán ti Òdùmọ̀ṣù fúnra ẹ̀, Òdùmọ̀ṣù bọ́ sórí TikTok, ó lo èèyàn ṣòro jáde, bóyá Sanṣítù bóyá ọmọ aráyé le làwọn máa lò, ẹjẹ́ àjọ máa wò lọ. But in this case, there is nothing anybody wants to do. For a fact, now you should know that Josie knows the truth from day one. He knows that Omowunmi is innocent. Ìjà tó fẹ́ bọ́ Omowunmi jà kò lè rí jà yẹn jà mọ́ nsìn yìí. Torí ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ pé inú mi ń dùn fún gbogbo action Josie. We might be kò yẹ kíkiri rí báyìí, kò yẹ kíkiri kan, but tẹ́ bá ní kẹ́ fojú inú wò dáadáa ẹ máa rí wípé ọwọ́ Josie, ìwà Josie àtàwọn tíìmù ẹ̀, òun náà fi lé Wùnmí, òun náà fi lé débi ire báyìí nsìn. Because now it is clear to everybody that Wùnmí is not contesting anything with these people. So níbi tó ń dé sí àwọn náà máa contest nǹkan pẹ̀lú Wùnmí. Wùnmí ò tí ì bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ogun rí. Wùnmí ò bá yín sọ wípé anything he has, let us get it this way, let us shake it. Josie ló ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ property láti day one. Josie ló jáde tó sọ wípé òun ò ralẹ̀ fọ́mọ òun rí, òun ò ra property lórúkọ ọmọ òun, báwo ni Mohbad ṣe máa ra property lórúkọ ọmọ ẹ̀. Nígbà tí Josie sọ kíní, Wunmi has not even come out to refute it, to say, oh, irọ́ lẹ pa bàbá, ìkíní kan ni. Wunmi has not come out. So Wunmi ò tí ì bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ogun, kò sọ anything. But fúnra yín gan lẹ ń gbé solution lọ síbi ogun. Because with the way the court is going now, they will do the DNA. When they do the DNA and the court announces the result, by that time, lójú everybody tó ń support Josie, I think their main intention will come out then and they would have answer to it. Bóyá nígbà yẹn bóyá èèyàn kan fẹ́ wá sọ wípé ọmọ tó fi sílẹ̀ o kò ní right láti jogún bàbá ẹ̀ ní o, pé grandfather ló máa jogún bàbá nígbà tó lọ́mọ. I think by that time ọ̀rọ̀ àti sọ ti ara ẹ̀. Because if there is no issue of DNA and everything, the old dragging will be that the whole family should come together and they should share the property accordingly. Ṣùgbọ́n nínú kéèsì ẹ̀yin lẹ drag DNA fúnra yín náà. Tí DNA bá dẹ̀ ti show wípé ọmọ Mohbad ni Liam o, so which means Mohbad ò kákun nìyẹn, ó lọ́mọ. So mo fẹ́ wá wo nǹkan tó yàn fẹ́ wá sọ́ngbà yẹn wípé òkè o ọmọ ẹ o kò ní right sí property ẹ̀. But maybe these people now say like it is the grandfather that has the right over his son. These are the things we want to look at. But ṣe ni nígbà míì tí Ọlọ́run bá ń ṣe rere, àmàmà ní pé ibi ló ń ṣe. Àwọn Yorùbá dẹ̀ ti sọ, wọ́n ní nínú rere ibi wà ń bẹ̀, nínú ibi ire wà ń bẹ̀. Now let me tell you one thing and I want us to look at it carefully. Gbogbo ibi tí Josie ti ṣe láti day one, òun ló máa di ire fún Liam àtọmọ́wùnmí at the end of the day. Because Josie ń sìn yìí fúnra ẹ̀ ló ti gbé gbogbo kinní yìí, ló ti lọ gbé gbogbo property tó fẹ́ máa jàdù and everything fúnra ẹ̀ ló ti gádà ẹ̀sìn yìí tó fẹ́ lọ drop ẹ̀ sí ẹnu ọ̀nà Ọmọ́wùnmí àti Liam. Because now the only thing Wunmi needs to wait for is just for the courts to confirm the DNA. Once the court confirms the DNA, kò sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ mọ́. Now let me tell you something legally. Legally now, let us even put this thing legally. Níbi tẹ́tí máa mọ̀ wípé Josie is a loser permanently. Do you know that if the courts should come out to say that Liam is the son of Mohbad, Josie has no ground to challenge anything. Josie cannot challenge anything. But if the court should come out and say that, oh, Liam is not the son of Mohbad, Obonwe can still challenge it. Under the duty of care. Because Wunmi will come out and say like, even if you are saying he's not the son, but this guy acknowledged him and he was the one taking care of this guy. Oloribi Baba Atomo and everything. So you need to go and bring proof. Ibiti Mohbad sọ wípé èmi kọ́ mo lọ́mọ yìí. Wunmi can come out and say like, maybe this guy, there was something that was wrong and we both agree that we are going to do this thing this way. It is between both of us. Josie cannot deny it. The court cannot rule. In this case, there is no court that will rule that Liam is not going to be a beneficiary to Mohbad's estate. There is no court. And I'm very sure Sanshitu would have explained that part to Josie, and that is why Josie is holding on to Sanshitu. And the biggest loss, which I know is going to be their biggest loss, is going to be the court announcing in the eyes of everybody that according to the DNA, Liam is the son of Mohbad. Do you know with everything that has happened, Wunmi can file a restraining order against Josie? Oh God. Josie has lost this case. Oh. He has lost this case. If he claim anything, lórí case, he does not have it. Because I am waiting for the ground which these people want to claim that Josie should have access to this boy. Because all Wunmi needs to prove to court is all the video evidence. If it was so Liam is not Liam is a Muslim name, that you did not name him, or King Ketoni family, the way you've subjected this boy to curses and ridicule and bullying for like 2 years. So on what ground? The evidence are there that you are more of a harm to this boy. Because our father-in-law, Thomas sọ wípé, okay, lẹ́yìn ikú ọmọ yín, kan fún wọn access, kan ṣe kíní kan tó bá drag case lọ sí court. Lọ́yìn tó lè sọ pé nígbà tó kú gan, a ṣe ń ṣojúṣe wa, a ṣe ń sanwó school, a ṣe ń béèrè pé báwo lọ́mọ yẹn, a fẹ́ sọ̀ǹdì owó sí, a fẹ́ fún lówó oúnjẹ, ìyá ẹ̀ ní ò gbà, òun ò náà ṣe kíní kan, òun ni ò jẹ́ kárí. But in this case, there is nothing Josie wants to claim. The HIP TV award that Adura was there to Jepon Logbomo and everything is an evidence. Ibiti Mama Mo tin Jojo ton Koni ton Shashangili and everything is an evidence that every other member looked out for this son aside you. So Josie has no case anywhere. And don't forget the fact that in most of these cases, go and ask anybody. Any case, tó bá ti ń jẹ́ bí case ọmọ, ẹ lọ sí magistrate, ẹ fẹ́ lọ sí welfare, kan dájọ́ kan check it. Go and check it. Most of the judges àbí magistrate tó máa assign some case yẹn obìnrin ni. Obìnrin ni wọ́n. So there is no thing pé o fẹ́ lọ play a party case kan, o fẹ́ lọ check kò sí ní court yẹn. Kò sí. Because everything this man has done, there's an evidence for it. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kì í kẹtàn ní family wa, àwọn ọmọ yẹn gan ti kẹtàn. You subjected the boy to ridicule. Your followers were cursing the boy. Even on your own life, you could not caution them and everything. And the one who feel pé wà lọ sí court pé kan fún ẹ access ọmọ yẹn marry. Oh, ní nǹkan kan now. So in this case, my advice to Josie is just like enjoy it while it lasts. Cause kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́ o. Kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́ o. Jossy has lost everything in totality. Àfi tí ọmọ mi bá kàn fẹ́ ṣàánú wọn tí ò fẹ́ dájú wọn as a own. Everything ní ìsinyìí àti ṣu àtọ̀bẹ ọwọ́ Wùnmí ló wà. It is only Wùnmí that can decide if she still wants her son to be part of that family. Wùnmí can wake up tomorrow, once this whole case is over, and say she wants to change Liam's son name to Ilerioluwa Abi Promise and remove this whole aloba. Nobody can drag with her. Because as of today, Jossy cannot claim anything. No. They have nothing on Liam again. No. That family as a whole, they have nothing on Liam. Gbogbo DNA tashi kan ṣe pé kíni kankan. It is not to claim family wípé a sì jọ jẹ́ family o. Wípé bí a ṣe máa jẹ́ family, àbẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe family mọ́. It is subjected to the decision of ọmọ Wùnmí o. Because do you know that they can do this old DNA? And once they establish it that this son, okay, ọmọ Mohbad ni, and Wùnmí will say that, you know what? Now that it has been established, ọmọ Mohbad ni and everything, I don't want to have anything to do with this family again. They drag here now. Because are you going to say Wùnmí should not move on with her life? Abi, do you think there is any court of law with what has happened? The question DNA and everything. Níbi tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ file custody fún. Ṣé fẹ́ any court of law wà tó fẹ́ listing sí any case custody Liam again ní Nigeria yìí ni? Àbí ṣé èmi ni mo kàn ń ronú ni? Can you take the case of custody of Liam to any court in Nigeria with the way you've dragged this whole DNA issue and everything? Can you take the case of custody of Liam to any court? Okay, this child, we want to have the custody of him. We want to have access to it. All Wùnmí needs to do is to refer such case to the court. Me understanding now. Because when this girl was saying, I want everything to be done in the court, court and everything. Do you think this girl was stupid? Shefi wípé kò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe and everything. Tó ń sọ fún pé no, anything tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ ṣe ní court. Ẹ jẹ́ kó wà recorded ní court. Ẹ jẹ́ kí record yẹ wà ní court. Do you think she doesn't know what she's doing? As of today, there is nobody, and I'm saying it, nobody, be it Iya Mohbad, Adura, or anybody in the Aloba family, that can lay claim to Liam. Liam is 100% property of Ọmọwùnmí. Only ìyá. Gbogbo and look at, I feel a claim, bóyá ọmọ wa ni, àbí kò ń ṣọmọ. It's not in your duty. Mama Benny. Normal, ẹni tó yẹ kó máa bẹ̀, ẹni tó yẹ kí family ẹ máa bẹ̀, kó máa fẹ́ lójú, kó máa kẹ́, kó máa gẹ̀, òun ni Wùnmí. Ipe jọ̀ọ́ ọgbọ̀n yìí ṣó yẹ kó ṣe, because Wùnmí did not come to you. Kò ń ṣe wípé bí a pé nígbà tọmọ yín kú tán, òun ni Wùnmí wá yọjú wípé ó wá fẹ́ wá claim property. Tẹ wá fi sí condition wípé ká tó lè gbé anything fún ẹ o. A ní láti mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ o, ọmọ yìí o, bóyá ọmọ wa ni àbí kò ń ṣọmọ wa. That's not the situation at all. Jossy came about this whole thing in a way whereby like the DNA is going to establish the cause of death. So if the DNA cannot establish cause of death, see DNA bá ti prove wípé, because in this whole case, kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé DNA or no DNA. Ìjọba ti ṣe investigation wọn, ọlọ́pàá ti ṣe investigation wọn, wọ́n ti wò wípé DNA or no DNA kò sí nǹkan kan tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú cause of death. DNA has nothing to do with the cause of death. So the whole DNA in 100 and totality has to do with Mohbad's estate and property. So tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ ti ṣe DNA tó ti show wípé Mohbad fọmọ́lẹ̀ láyé, do you know that the priority, the number one person is his son? So family nsìn lè dé nsìn kẹ́ wá lẹ jókòó kẹ́ sọ kẹ́ afẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ pín property ọmọ wa, kò sí yẹn mọ́. There is nothing about that again legally. According to the marriage tí wọ́n tún wá ṣe. Torí ẹ̀ ń gbà tí mò ń wọ̀ wọ́n, torí ẹ̀ ń gbà tí mo bá wọ̀ wọ́n yẹ dáàdì ń gbà yẹn àti àwọn tó máa ń pariwo the marriage they did is a traditional marriage. It doesn't kìnìkan. Okay, you think traditional marriage is not legal? Ní ìgbà tó bá di kíní lẹ́ máa mọ̀ wípé traditional marriage gangan kò sí nǹkan kan tó kan family nípa property. Àyà sọ pé bàbá Mohbad àṣọ lórí ẹbí is going to be the one to share. To share what? Kí ló ń jẹ́ share? What are they sharing? Kí lẹ̀ ń pín? The late person lọ́mọ láyé. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní. So ti rọrọ extended family lẹ́yìn tí ò kan wíìlì tán wá lọ ń pín wọ́n á sọ pé wọ́n wá pín o ó wá kan èèyàn kan ní Portu school. Kò sí ẹ̀ mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó wà láyé àwọn náà ní nǹkan. So now in this case, I'm looking for what Jossy and his core followers are now going to hang on to. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ lé next, òun lèmi ò mọ̀. Because this case is over. To some people it is just content. Àwọn èèyàn kan wọ́n sì fẹ́ jẹ́ kí kíní continue. Ìyẹn ló máa jẹ́ kí ọ̀kan wọ mọ́tò láti Ìbàdàn lọ s'Àbújá. Ó ti ẹ̀ ronú kàn kidnap ẹ lọ́nà. Kí ló máa lóun ṣe? Níbo ló máa lóun lọ? Kí ló lóun fẹ́ ṣe? Ókè báwo ló fẹ́ sọ wípé o tàn mọ́ Mohbad Razaki I want to go and protest for you. Kí ló kàn ẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀? Kí ló kàn ẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀? The end is going to be the beginning. Ibi tí mo ti ń wo interview Jossy lẹ́nu yìí, èèyàn kan make a good submission kan. Ẹ try, ẹ lọ tún live Jossy yẹn, ẹ lọ wo video ẹ̀ yẹn. Àti tó ti ń post recently, ẹ máa rí wípé Jossy ti ń padà sí Jossy first day nígbà tí Mohbad kú yẹn. Ẹ lọ check yẹ dáadáa. Ó kàn ṣe ń fa kọ́ngbé ni ẹ máa rí wípé Jossy ti ń padà sí ẹsẹ̀ àárọ̀. Jossy ta ọkọ rí lórí share pẹ̀lú white singlet lọ́rùn yẹn. Ẹ máa rí wípé ẹ lọ check yẹ ẹ máa rí wípé ó ti ń padà síbẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. So it means he cannot last on the lies he has told over the years. And the economist has said it all, that the ends will justify the means. So ẹ jẹ́ ká wá táwa ní bíbá yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ara máa gbádùn, ẹ jẹ́ ara máa wò wọ́n. Wọ́n náà máa debunk ara wọn sìn yìí. We don't have anything to start stressing ourselves about. Anything tí ó bá wùn kẹ́ anybody sọ lójú tèmi sìn, you are right ni. Mumi, na you kill Mohbad, you are right. He suppose go carry am go, okay. So mo bá gbé lọ hospital, lọ bá gbé. Ṣé bí body ẹ wà ní military hospital Yaba, lọ gbé. Kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́ nsìn yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wo fíìmù tó máa unfold o, because it's going to be a long weekend. So Jossy lè ṣe live nsìn yìí, tá à ní rí ìṣì ń bẹ̀. Tí rich gays onígùnkè wá sọ̀rọ̀, tá à ní rán wọn láìdé. We are going to be here. Ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo ìtọ́ tó ń ṣe, wọ́n ti ṣe meeting lálẹ́ yìí o. They want to save face. Wọ́n á tún jáde lọ́la pẹ̀lú another propaganda. I'm expecting it. láti wá defend nǹkan tó ń ṣe léni wọ́n lè sọ pé àwọn mọ̀mọ́ ṣe báyẹn láti lè rí reaction àwọn èèyàn wípé kíní kankan. I know what they are still going to come out to do. There is nothing for these people again. Sherry, most of our people here, they were not here for justice for Mohbad. They were not here for Jossy or anything. Jossy ló ń fi pòun non support. Ní ìsinyìí ẹni tó ń tì torí ẹ̀, ẹni tó ń sanwó PR and everything, ó ti jáde fúnra ẹ̀ gan. Wọ́n ti rí wípé iṣẹ́ yìí le kò ṣe whitewash. There is nothing they can do. Aftermath òun là ń rí yìí. Let them continue. Ibi làwọn máa wà ó. Ẹni tó bá gbọ́ mi máa ń sọ bó jẹ́ pé 10 years lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ fi ṣe justice for Mohbad. Ọlọ́run ikú ò ní pa wá, àrùn ò ní ṣe kankan nu wa. Ọpẹ́ tèmi máa ń dún ní pé látẹnu bíi 2 years tó bá máa fi di next week Friday nsìn á pé 2 years tí Mohbad ti lọ. Nínú 2 years yẹn àgbúrò ìbànújẹ́ ní side wa ń bíbá yìí. Àgbọ̀ pé èèyàn kan lose iṣẹ́, àgbọ̀ pé èèyàn kan sọkọnù, àgbọ̀ pé èèyàn kan lọ sọmọnù, àgbọ̀ pé èèyàn kan kú, àgbọ̀ pé irú bí kankan ò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí èèyàn kan nu wa ń bì. Ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Bíbélì dẹ̀ ti sọ ó ní pé etí wa la fi máa gbúrò àwọn ẹni bí. Ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. In 2 years we are going to celebrate. I don't care what they are going to say. If they say it is when people are supposed to mourn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mourn kò sí kankan tó kàn pẹ̀lú yẹn. But we are going to celebrate. Àti ráwọn èèyàn tó ti gba citizenship ń bí, àti ráwọn èèyàn tó ti níṣẹ́ ń bí, àti ráwọn èèyàn tó ti marry, àti ráwọn èèyàn tó ti bímọ, àti ráwọn èèyàn tí nǹkan dáadáa ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń ṣe business náà ń gba promotion náà ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ní bíbá yìí. But lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run yẹn, have you heard of anything good tó ti Jerusalem wọn jáde? Ṣé ayọ̀ wọn ní other side yẹn ṣé ti ráyọ̀ kan tó lò 2 days àbí 3 days lọ́dọ̀ wọn rí? There is nothing. Kò sí nǹkan kan, kò sí nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ kàlá achievement. Imagine. Kí ni Bukky Jesse ẹ máa jáde kó sọ wípé kí Sanchitu list achievement nǹkan tó ti ṣe fún wọn lórí justice for Mohbad jáde. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gba SAN nìyẹn o. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ máa bú lọ́ọ̀yà tí wá ń bì báyìí pé lọ́ọ̀yà wa o ó wọ kóòtù kan ó ṣe kinní kan. Níbí báyìí tó bá ní ká máa ka achievement ti Barrister Kabiru a máa kà lóríṣiríṣi. I've not seen for one day anybody come out to say that Barrister Kabiru yìí wọn ò mọṣẹ́ wọn ò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó compromise ó ṣe kinní kan. At least gbogbo alárí mi báyìí on the day of the last coroner inquest professionally Barrister Kabiru relating with Sanchitu professionally. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì ní sáìdì wa tó wò pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn bí ó ti fẹ́ lọ gbà bọ̀dì lẹ́yìn bí ó ti fẹ́ lọ ṣe kàn no. Because níbi báyìí orí wa pé I feel wípé it is a professional relationship. Ṣùgbọ́n lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n irọ́ o. Nǹkan kan ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ o ò gbọ́dọ̀ kí anybody ẹ lò o ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kinní kan. Níbo ló lead wọn dé nsìn yìí? I'm just grateful for this side of the divide tabarawa. Ẹ jẹ́ a máa dúpẹ́ o. Láwa ta ṣòótọ́, láwa ta dúró tán, tá a rò wípé bí a pa fẹ́ gboríyìn àbí pa fẹ́ make owó àbá fẹ́ ṣẹ́ nítẹ̀ níbẹ̀, ta dúró tán for no reason. Let us hail ourselves. Mo gbé sàǹdàkátà, mo gbé kùndùsù fún gbogbo wa. For our amazing host, Sister Temi, I greet you. Anita Bella, AIG Candy, First Lady, and every other person, even President, or in live, I greet you for every panelist. For everybody who have had a voice. Lọ́wọ́n ọkùnrin wa dáadáa ń bì yìí, Mr. Dawa, Ọ̀túnba, Prof, everybody, even Abati tó ti lọ gan, God's own, Escapade, Dabs, everybody. I swear. Ṣé kí n sọ nǹkan fún yẹn? A lè ṣe ni nígbà mi torí pé gbogbo àkànrà data kan tan data and go on live à ń ṣe kíní kan kan. Ẹ lè mọ yìí, you cannot know the gravity of what we've done. Nítorí wípé àwọn ọ̀tá ò lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ lórí wa. Ká ní pé nínú gbogbo kíní yìí wípé bí a pé a jábọ́ sílẹ̀ wípé àbí a rí dojútì or anything ni ẹ máa understand dáadáa. Ẹlòmíì ò ní lè wá TikTok, ẹlòmíì ó máa delete account ẹ̀ ní TikTok gan, á lọ create mí ni. Just imagine kó kan lọ jẹ́ wípé bí a pé àwọn people lọ gbé evidence kan tó standard way against Ọmọ́wùnmí. Níbo ni Rooster Temi fẹ́ wà? Níbo ni president fẹ́ wà? Ìran fearless should be me. Èèyàn ṣòro. Everybody ń bọ̀ lẹ́fẹ́ wà wọn Ọ̀túnba yìí. Àbí Mr. Joseph tó máa lọ everywhere, tó máa dé everywhere ro. Anita Bella, Pinky. Níbo lẹ́ everybody fẹ́ fojú sí ọ̀hún Bọ́lí bí? Níbo lẹ́ everybody fẹ́ fojú sí ọ̀rọ̀ wo lẹ́ fẹ́ sọ? But let's just thank God. Wípé Ọmọ́wùnmí gan ó jẹ́ ká rọ́rọ̀ sọ. Do you know what it means? Kò defend èèyàn tí ò ṣàlàyé ara ẹ̀ fún ẹ. You people don't understand though. Because bóyá pé nígbà bí àmọ́ gravity case yìí, wọ́n sọ pé yàn because ẹ̀sùn tán fi kan Ọmọ́wùnmí, ẹ̀sùn pé ó pààyàn ni o. Ẹ̀sùn pé ó pààyàn ni o. And ó dẹ̀ dúró, ó dẹ̀ ń defend onítọ̀hún yẹn. Kò ń ṣe pé onítọ̀hún yẹn wá pè é sí kọ́nà kó ṣàlàyé fún ẹ pé àwa ò bí kíní ṣe rí leléyìí o, bó ṣe rí leléyìí o, evidence tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi rè o, evidence tí ò sí rè o. Wùnmí ò lè evidence kankan o. Wùnmí has no evidence. There is nothing for her to prove aside her word of mouth. And ẹ̀yin kan jẹ́ kan dúró láì tí ìgbọ́. Do you know the funny thing is this? That's why nígbà míì tọ́wọ́n ìlòmíì bá ń sọ ọjọ́ tí mo jáde tí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ yín pé tí mo bínú pé àwọn èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n sanwó fún yín o, wọ́n ṣe kí nǹkan ẹ lè mọ nǹkan tí mo rò lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Do you know what it means? Àwa kan àti àwọn èèyàn kan ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice for Mohbad, wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń support Ọmọ́wùnmí kí Wùnmí gan fún rẹ̀ tó mọ̀ wípé àwọn èèyàn kan wà tó ń support òun kó tó wò wípé kí o jẹ́ kí n lọ síbẹ̀ ò kí n lọ kí wọn. Temi's platform ti wà, àwọn èèyàn ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ lórí online, wọ́n gbọ́n Wùnmí, wọ́n mọ Wùnmí rí, wọ́n ṣe anything, wọ́n reach out sí, àwọn èèyàn kan dúró pé ẹ lè sọ pé èèyàn kan ló pọ̀ pẹ̀lú láìsí evidence náà, wọ́n dẹ̀ kan dúró tì. No evidence kò ń jẹ́ pé ó prove anything fún yín, èèyàn tán ló pààyàn ní ọ, ó dẹ̀ ń dúró tí ó dẹ̀ ń support ẹ lọ. Even a lawyer would not do what most of you, let me not put myself, most of you have done. Torí ẹ nígbà mi lọ́kàn ara mi tí máa ń gbọ́ tẹ́lómi bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé máa wò pé àwọn people yìí ò mọ iye ara wọn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kóòtù ni wípé ẹlòmíì níbi tẹ́ bá dé nínú kéèsì and everything, ẹlòmíì ni kò yẹ kẹ́ lọ law school, yẹ kọ́kàn lọ fún yín ní gown àti wíìgì lọ́ọ̀yà ni. Because I've never seen people defending someone with their whole life, with everything they have. Kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe pé bí apó nítàn yẹn gbé evidence kan wá fún yín pé èmi kọ́ ni mo ṣe kíní yìí o, ẹ wo proof pé èmi kọ́ mo ṣe o. And then defend here with all your life, with everything. Ẹlòmíì wọ́n á gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ ṣe pé ẹ òkè ẹ̀wọ̀ Rooster Temi. Wọ́n á post ọkọ ẹ̀, wọ́n á gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ ṣe pé wọ́n á gbé wrong narrative, wọ́n á gbé kíní kan. Kò dẹ̀ dìbà wọn, kò dìtà wọn. Next minute again, they are still on live, they are still online, talking about the same thing, defending the same thing. Èlò náà lè san fún èèyàn báyẹn. Èlò lè fẹ́ san fún èèyàn báyẹn. want us to congratulate ourselves. I just wish that people. I'm just waiting for this all their shenanigans to go, and maybe I'll talk to host and we can just celebrate ourselves because we have done well. And my prayer is Sherry dada teti sheyi elomi nínú wa àwa kọ́ la máa jèrè ẹ̀ ó lè jọ ọmọ wa náà. Because sometimes I sit and ask myself, máa wò wípé gbogbo nǹkan tí Wùnmí ń jọ láyìí kò ń ṣe Wùnmí nìkan. Bóyá àwọn òbí ẹ̀ gan ti ṣe dáadáa fún yàn kan rí, bóyá wọn gangan ti ṣe dáadáa fọ́mọ lọ́mọ tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ̀san ẹ̀ orí ẹ̀ òun ni Wùnmí ló ń benefit yìí. Because if you look at it, it is not as if like anybody supporting Wunmi is doing it because of there is nobody. It is just that genuine love. I don't know if you've listened to Wunmi speak. I'm telling you the fact. I've listened to her speak. Wunmi is also good with her words like that. But in the midst of nothing, God has created something for this lady. Gbogbo ibi, gbogbo kòtò tàgbé sílẹ̀ and everything fúnra wọn náà wá ń kó sí lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ìyẹn gan tó fẹ́ni tó bá lóye tó dẹ̀ lójú kó jókòó kó wò wípé ọmọ yìí kò ń ṣe ń téèyàn dárí sọ kó dẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Because mi lè tán yín kò sí anybody tó ti bẹnu àtẹ́ lu ọmọ yìí tí ò tẹ́. O lè fi pé o ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ láìdá o ti ṣe kíní kan o jẹ́ lọ in this moment. But tó bá máa fi kùgbà díẹ̀ tó bá máa wò síwájú díẹ̀ wàá rí pé gbogbo kíní yẹn onítọ̀hún yẹn máa tẹ́ níbẹ̀ ṣáá ni. So that's why sometimes táwọn èèyàn bá ń ṣe pé wọ́n wò pé kíní yóò wọ́ ti èpè kò sọ̀rọ̀ ìpè ń bẹ̀ ẹ ní láti ṣe pé fẹ́ anybody. Because èmi kàn believe pé bóyá nínú yàrá ní kọ̀ọ̀kan gbà mí bí a ti Wùnmí bá kàn gbọ́ nǹkan kan mi àbí tó listen sọ nǹkan mi á kàn fàdàbí sí ni. Pé àdàbí nǹkan ìwọ ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ àdàbí nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí tó bá jò tọ́ nìkan ni á dẹ̀ kàn fi sin onítọ̀hún yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. Because tẹ́ bá ní kẹjókòó ẹ wò dáadáa ẹ jẹ́ ká wò dáadáa ṣé èèyàn tó ti ṣẹ̀sìn tó ti ṣẹlẹ́yà lórí cause of justice for Mohbad yìí ṣá ṣé èèyàn ṣá. VDM made a name, made most of his popularity and fame through this old justice for Mohbad. Kí ni nǹkan tó drag ẹ̀ wálẹ̀? This same justice for Mohbad. So finally, once more, I just want to congratulate everybody, especially our hosts. Àtọkọ wọn kan tiẹ̀ fi léyìí lẹ̀ because kéèyàn tan platform lẹ̀ listening to kíni ìgbà mi I'm very sure nígbà tí platform bá lọ wọ́n sáré pé wọn hello host platform ti kú wọ́n ṣe gan. And she has been consistent for close to 2 years. It's not easy. I pray wípé every one of us tó ṣe kíní lóòótọ́ o tí ò ṣe fowó tí ò ṣe fún fame tí ò ṣe fún kárí mi tí ò ṣe fún personal benefit gbogbo wa pátápátá òun lọ́lọ́ máa san lẹ́san ayọ̀. Because when I listen to some certain things náà yẹn bá sàn kan ní ẹ tẹ́mi pé kíní kan in my head I will just shake it. Do you know what it means for somebody to have a platform like this that is having an average of 200 to 300 listeners every day And this lady has not ever for once said that join you, kàn fún mi ní 30 minutes àbí 1 hour kí n polówó business mi. Rather, she opened another account. She will open another account to go and advertise her business there. Èèyàn mélòó nínú gbogbo everybody tó ń castigate lady yìí ló lè ṣerú ẹ̀. Èèyàn mélòó ló lè ṣerú ẹ̀. Yínníyínní kéèyàn lè ṣe mí o. I'm not going to lie to you. Èèyàn mélòó nu wa la máa nírú platform tó wà active báyìí tó yẹ pé gbogbo bíi la ti ń rérò. Tí ò ní dúró tó wò pé èní yìí o tábà wà live èní yìí o ẹ jẹ́ ń polówó ọjà mi o ẹ jẹ́ ń tajà mi o ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣe kíní kan ṣe kíní kan. This lady would not even do anything. Kò ń ṣe wípé maybe like she will now off this platform to go on a goodbye Temi kó lè ṣe kíní kan pé at least Temi bá tán platform ẹ ṣáà wá síbí báyìí. She will leave this one á tún lọ tán platform á ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá máa ta business ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ kan. Èmi ò mọ báwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń ronú o. Èmi ò mọ o. She's not perfect, but to me, Temi is beyond good. Don't you maybe because I come here or anything, but there are things that I pay attention to. Ìgbà mi ti máa wá ti máa rí goodbye Temi lọ́ọ̀ká. Why is this woman doing like this now? Ìṣẹ́jú mélòó ló fẹ́ fi wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ máa fi wo gbogbo nǹkan tí sista Temi fi ń wà lórí goodbye Temi yẹn kò ń ju 2 to 3 hours lọ 2 to 3 hours yẹn ṣé kò lè wà ń bí ni. I believe she would have even made more customers, more sales here. But this lady doesn't even want to mix it together. Ẹ máa ṣe justice in lọ ẹ ṣáà jẹun wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan bí báyìí. And you still listen to some people. Kíní yẹn, òun ló fi ń make owó, òun ló fi ń ṣe kíní kan, òun ló fi ń ṣe kíní kan. May the Lord continue to bless you all, my dear sister. That's my own prayer. You and Itabella, the same thing. God bless you. Because everybody, on people here, on OC, but one on niche or one. But they've left their platform for the cause of this whole, okay, Eje Kasoro, let us do this, everybody will come. May the Lord continue to bless you. And every other person, not doing business. People like president. Pẹ̀lú pé bí president ṣe ń ṣe business tó pé kíní kankan, mélòó ni woman yẹn gan tán live wẹ̀. So, I don't know when people say some certain things, they don't understand. To me, kíni yóò kàn kí n ṣe platform about even this justice for Mohbad. That's why like in my mind every day, sometimes things will start thinking about just like man of money. I can't wait for this thing to be over. Kọ́kọ́ gbogbo kangara justice for Mohbad wọn lọ sí bùnmi. So that we all can even relate with ourselves as one family. Because that is one thing we've built here. Àti bára wa jà, àti parí ẹ̀, eléyìí ti bú eléyìí, àti gbọ́rọ̀ eléyìí, ó ṣe kíní kankan, everybody ti lọ. Àti build the level tó jẹ́ pé téèyàn kan àṣàgàṣà pé wọ́n á dá sí lára jàre kò sọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ̀. May the Lord continue to bless everybody tó fi òtítọ́ tó dúró sí apá bíbá yìí tí ò ṣe torí fame tí ò ṣe torí iyì tí ò ṣe torí pé mo fẹ́ popular tí ò ṣe torí pé mo fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ mí and everything. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé báwọn yẹn ṣe ń ṣe báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń ṣe báwọn ti side Jossy and every other person ti ṣe ń ṣe ni. Irú Mr. Pythagoras àti lọ máa tán live, Mr. Dawa àti lọ máa tán live. The only time Temi lè sọ pé bí a pé Mr. Dawa tán live nínú gbogbo kíní maybe it was during Ramadan. But ẹ jẹ́ ká jókòó kẹ́wò ní side ọ̀dọ̀ wọn yẹn tẹ́mi èèyàn tó ń tan live lọ́dọ̀ wọn yẹn lọ́dọ̀ wọn Jossy yẹn. Bádùkẹ́ ṣe máa tàn, Làmínkà ṣe máa tàn, ní Jossy gan ṣe máa tàn fún rẹ̀, Lérìsì ṣe máa tàn, lọ lórí ẹbí ń tàn, New York ń tàn, everybody ń tàn lọ́dọ̀ wọn. But on this side we've just believed that it is family. We don't need to divide anything. If Temi is not live, people will call Temi and start Temi, oh, you need to come live. Sometimes you even see maybe like AIG is live or another person is live. Once Thomas Rikwe start statement to deal, Abanita to deal, you hear everybody, once it's on live, we start statement to deal, Anita to deal, oh yeah, Kamalo and everything. And I'm like, love will not to dwell ye love. Well, for everybody who has been doing well in all of this, all I can say in this early morning, maybe tell me why you know the Lord will continue to bless you all. Níbi tó kù díẹ̀ sí lọ́dọ̀ yín náà, Ọlọ́run á bá yín parí ẹ̀. Ọmọ yín náà níbikíbi tó bá rìn sí, ọmọ gbogbo wa lágbára Ọlọ́run, ọmọ gbogbo wa lágbára Ọlọ́run, àtàwa gan fúnra wa, níbi tá bá rìn sí báyìí, a máa bọ́ lóore pàdé, a máa bọ́ ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run pàdé. Ní iyàrá tá sí ńbẹ̀, in rooms where we are not, people will mention our names for good. People will recommend us for good because ẹni tá a dìrí tá a mẹyẹ tó ṣú kò jẹ́ bí apẹ́ mọ̀ yá ẹ̀rí kò jẹ́ ìpá ṣe hàn òun lẹ́yìn náà dúró tì ní ti yín náà ní ti gbogbo wa náà Ọlọ́run á dúró tì wá kò dẹ̀ ní foníkálukú wa sílẹ̀. The Lord will continue to bless us all. So thank you very much everybody.